Hello, trail travelers. It is Carrie and Katarina, and of course, our usual cluster of friends here, Dana and Philip, Jason. We got Stumpy back there. We're gonna have a good time today. We are here on Bunce School Road. We're not gonna do Bunce School Road, but we have to start here. We're gonna go hit the Ironclads in the snow. It is December 26th. It's kind of cold. It snowed last night and this morning. So we're gonna go have a good time, go get ourselves wet, muddy, cold. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. As I said in the opening, we're going up Bunce School Road, but we're not gonna take the normal path on Bunce School Road. We're gonna turn and go into an area called the Ironclads. Now, as you are coming up Bunce School Road, you'll find a turn off to the right fairly soon. That's not it. We're gonna go up to the second one. And, you know, like normal, we're using the Trails Off Road app, and it makes it very clear to see where we're supposed to go. I highly recommend that. So we'll be using that as our guide today. It is very slick today. There was probably snow a day or two ago, which froze, melted, froze, and then a fresh coating of snow last night this morning. So it is pretty slick, and we're doing a fair bit of sliding around. So if we're gonna make it all the way through this trail, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be pulling some winch line today. So, should be fun, and in just a little bit, we'll be turning to head into the Ironclads. Okay, we are at the turn for the Ironclads. You'll see the sign that says 216, and right on the left side of the road as you're coming up here will be the Aspen Grove. So right now we're just kind of getting everybody here in position. This is an uphill climb, so we want to make sure that everyone's safe going up here. So we'll start our approach here in just a moment, and we'll go hit the Ironclads. Okay, no problems getting into the Ironclads so far. I mean, there's a handful of tire prints in here, so I think there's some other people probably ahead of us, which also means we need to be extra careful as we get into the hill area, because that means they may be coming down. Now, right in front of us here, this is where some of the rock stuff is. So you can have some fun playing around on these rocks, getting some good Instagrammers going on here. But this is where a lot of people come just to kind of test out their rig.
Once you leave the rock area, your next obstacle is going to be a pretty small climb, but it may prove to be a little tricky in the snow today.
Well, this has proven to be a little tricky getting up here. We haven't used winches yet. We thought we were going to, but we managed to find a good line and work our way up. And now we're at another little hill, and same thing. We're gonna have to try and figure out the line and work our way up. But
we're up.
It's only gonna get worse from here today.
In the middle.
Like that.
We're making our way around the Ironclads. We got some deep snow. I mean, not too deep, about 4 or 5 inches in some spots.
Ice under the snow.
It is ice under the snow. So some of it is a little tricky to go blazing through. Sometimes it takes a whole lot more gas than you would actually think to maintain momentum coming up so that you can kind of roll over the worst of the ice spots and get back to some traction. So snow wheeling is definitely not for everybody. Yeah, it's definitely not for inexperienced people unless you're coming out with a group that knows what they're doing, because it can get, well, I'll just be frank, it can get dangerous. And we don't want to see anybody get hurt by trying to do something that you know, they did because they saw us and it looked easy. We have a good experienced crew, and we're trying to make sure that, you know, safety is a top priority. In fact, if it gets really much worse, we're not going to continue, we're going to turn around. So it really just depends on these conditions. But for right now, we're having a good time, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're staying safe.
Is it pretty narrow over there?
Yeah, between that tree and that is
We ended up making the call that it just wasn't safe enough to continue. We were at a good spot where we could get turned around, and we're gonna leave the Ironclads and go get back on Bunce School Road and go up from there and continue our snow bashing day. But as far as the Ironclads is concerned, today, Mother Nature won.
Yeah, we stuck at the beginning of the loop.
Yeah. Yep, they did.
Again, Miss Carrie.
Time to get the boggin run down the hill.
I was just going to say little passenger, but it came passenger.
up that rock and help you rappel down if you want. You know, it's a little slick, but it's, oh yeah, okay, just got bad. It's not too bad. Once you get past the worst of it, there's about 5 feet where you pick up speed.
Since we turned around, we got back to the big rocks there at the Ironclads, had some lunch, and now we're going to continue on Bunce School Road. Should be some extra fun. It's not going to be as sketchy as it was trying to go up in the Ironclads, but as you can see, I mean, there's still plenty of snow here, and we have to be just as careful as we were because there's some big climbs and descents, and it's still entirely possible we may get some winch action in today as we try and make it as far as we can on Bunce School Road. This is kind of one of those times coming out here where we have the attitude that we're going to go until we get stuck, then we're going to unstuck ourselves, and then we're going to go home. So we managed to not get stuck out the last section, but we did turn around. Well, I have a feeling today is going to be a point where we end up getting stuck and have to call it a day. But we'll find out on Bunce School Road. got everyone around that turn okay, and a little slick, but it's still not been too bad. It's what we would expect from these kind of snow conditions. We're getting up a little bit more, and it is starting to snow on us. Barely. Not that's gonna make any difference for today with what's coming down right now. But we now have a couple of nice long stretches where we can kind of relax and just kind of cruise until we get to a big hill up ahead, which, you know, we'll have to see how tricky it is. Look how pretty this is. This is crazy pretty. There's like 4 inches of snow on the trees. We're going through this canopy area. I mean, this, I don't know that things get better than this. This is beautiful. Well, we've reached the seasonal gate, which is closed this time of year. So that means we've made it as far as we can go on Bunce School Road. There's this parking lot area here where we've run into some other people, and we'll get ourselves turned around and start heading back down. So far, we've had a really great day.
Everybody.
Beautiful out here. Pile driver. Oh. Man, this is pretty out here. It's not bad scenery at all.
No, it's fun coming up too.
Dinner.
It never got too thick.
Smile. Hi, Katerina.
Hi, Katerina.
Hello. Hooray.
Hello.
You can smile too. Woo. Nice.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
We got turned around, and now we're heading back out on Bunce School Road. We'll get back to the beginning, and then we'll head from home, or head for home. My lips are a little cold. It is 30 degrees, the wind's blowing. We got a little bit of snow coming down, but what a great day. Sure, it was kind of a bust going on the Ironclads, but hey, we made it up by going to the end of Bunce School Road in the snow. Well, we're coming up towards the end of Bunce School Road. You can see the conditions have got a little worse here. And it's starting to snow. It's coming down a little bit. It's not too bad. It's just kind of hampering, I'd say, visibility a little bit. But it hasn't been horrible trying to get out of here. We still got a little ways to go, but so far so good. Road conditions are holding up. And so far, it's been a great day on Bunce School Road. Thanks for watching with us today. We were here on Bunce School Road. We tried to do the Ironclads, but Mother Nature was not our friend today, and it just, I mean, it got too dangerous, right?
Yes.
And so when that happens, it's just time to make other plans. We drove to the end of Bunce School Road, made it without any problems, and now we're back up. We've aired up. We're all saying goodbye to each other, and we're gonna get out of here. But it was a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody. It is now snowing and it's getting cold, so we're gonna get back in the warm Jeep and head on home. So please like, share, and subscribe. Be safe out there. We'll see you on the trail.